So we are scheduled for a case study discussion in today's session. So I have picked one question basically from September 2024 IFOA exam. We will do a detailed discussion on this question just to understand that if you get a question on case study, so basically how it differs from paper one, what are the pointers that we need to remember in mind, what are the quick tips and tricks for case study questions, and how these questions can turn out to be easier compared to paper one. So we will be discussing everything with respect to one particular case study, that is September 2024 paper one, paper two question one. Now, don't give me answers from your examiner's report. I know everyone has access to examiner's report. अभी हम यहाँ पर on the spot discussion करेंगे. I will just give you 2 minutes, 5 minutes time to frame some points in your mind. We will be discussing basically, yes, what should be the direction. Obviously, for a 50 marks question, if you're discussing 50 minutes or 1 hour, that's not sufficient for that thinking. I mean, the time is not sufficient for the thinking. But यहाँ पर मेरा point आपको points बनाना नहीं है. Basically, the point is that if we get a question on this and if we have this background information available, then how can we improve on our points and what should be the direction of the points? That is what is required for this type of case study question. Okay. So question is, let's just read it very carefully. सबसे पहला tip to pass case study question is that you have to spend considerable time on reading the question. अगर हम पेपर वन की बात करते हैं, आप लोग छोटा क्वेश्चन आता है, 3-4 पॉइंट्स का क्वेश्चन है, आप लोग रीड करते हो, ठीक है, एंड इमीडिएटली आप लिखना स्टार्ट कर देते हो. बट दिस आई विल नॉट एडवाइज यू फॉर अ केस स्टडी क्वेश्चन. स्पेंड टाइम, एनालाइज व्हाट ऑल इंफॉर्मेशन इज प्रोवाइडेड टू यू, एंड एक बार में आप पूरा क्वेश्चन रीड करोगे. यू विल बी रीडिंग द बैकग्राउंड इंफॉर्मेशन, यू विल बी रीडिंग द डिफरेंट सब पार्ट्स ऑफ द क्वेश्चन, and then together we will be discussing different things. So in case when you are doing it in exam on an individual level, it's not that कि अच्छा एक पैराग्राफ रीड किया या फिर पहले एक पार्ट रीड किया उसके बाद हम दूसरे पैराग्राफ पे आते हैं. This should not be the approach at all. You have to read the entire case study, entire sub parts, and then we will see what they have asked us in exam. So question is now, a large proprietary insurance company sells a wide range of life and general insurance products. तो कैच रखना है आपको हर एक पार्ट पे. इट्स अ प्रोप्राइटरी कंपनी, ठीक है. दैट मीन्स शेयर होल्डर्स विल बी देयर and the products in the consideration will be life and general insurance products. That means the case study will somewhere be revolving around life and general insurance products. The company started as a small specialist life insurance company but has since grown significantly. So growth has been partly due to its own successes and partly due to acquiring other insurance companies. The company is looking for new ways to expand, including launching a new insurance product. The new product must be innovative, both in terms of product design and customer experience, to gain a significant competitive advantage. An initial investigation carried out by the company has indicated that the new product should be launched and operated through a new specialist subsidiary with a different trading name that the company would set up. So प्रोप्राइटरी कंपनी है, लाइफ और जनरल इंश्योरेंस के प्रोडक्ट सेल कर रही है, एंड द कंपनी स्टार्टेड एज अ स्मॉल लाइफ इंश्योरेंस कंपनी, लेकिन उसके बाद से कंपनी ने बहुत सारी ग्रोथ फेस करी. नाउ कंपनी इज प्लानिंग फॉर न्यू वेज ऑफ एक्सपेंशन, और उसमें एक्सपेंशन का एक तरीका क्या है कि लेट्स कम अप विद अ न्यू प्रोडक्ट, और प्रोडक्ट हैज टू बी इनोवेटिव इन टर्म्स ऑफ प्रोडक्ट डिजाइन, इन टर्म्स ऑफ कस्टमर एक्सपीरियंस, सो दैट वी आर अहेड ऑफ आवर कॉम्पिटिटर्स. Now, they have done some investigation and they have concluded that this product should be launched by a specialist subsidiary, or uska name different hoga compared to the company's name. So the company is now in discussion with the local insurance regulator to launch the new specialist subsidiary. There have been some complaints made by customers. The complaints refer to the poor quality of data that the company holds and its data security. A recent article in the press has highlighted these complaints made by the customers. Regulator has written to the company asking for the response to the complaints about the quality and security. So regulator has indicated that it is considering not authorizing the product or the establishment of subsidiary जब तक इनका data quality improve नहीं होगी. और किस पे कंप्लेंट्स आई हैं? अबाउट द कंपनीज पुअर क्वालिटी डेटा एज वेल एज रिलेटेड टू द कंपनीज सिक्योरिटी. As part of an initial investigation, the company has reviewed the policy time held by the customers that have made the complaints, a single unit live product called SUL. By comparing the customers' annual statements from this year and last year, the company has identified a significant error in customers' fund value. So, this was the information that has been provided to you. Before coming again to the information, let me just quickly go through the different subparts so that I can understand okay, what the question is actually targeting upon. So first part, 10 marks के लिए क्या पूछ रहा है? Why the company wishes to expand? आपको पहले पैराग्राफ में ये बोला कि कंपनी इज सेलिंग ऑन लाइफ इन जनरल इंश्योरेंस प्रोडक्ट्स एंड कंपनी इज अ प्रोप्राइटरी कंपनी एंड दे स्टार्टेड एज अ स्मॉल कंपनी बट नाउ दे हैव ग्रोन. और सेकंड पैराग्राफ में उसने सिर्फ एक लाइन लिखी है, द कंपनी इज लुकिंग फॉर न्यू वेज टू एक्सपैंड. अब उसने इस लाइन पे आपसे 10 नंबर का क्वेश्चन पूछ लिया कि व्हाट आर द रीजंस फॉर एक्सपेंशन. सो व्हाई द कंपनी वांट्स टू एक्सपैंड, दिस इज फॉर 10 marks. It's do you think we have any answer in case study for this particular question? No. अभी आपको नॉर्मल क्वेश्चन भी अगर दिया होता, मैं आपको बाकी चीजें ना दूं, मैं सिर्फ फर्स्ट 2 पैराग्राफ्स आपको दे दूं और आपसे मैं पेपर 1 में क्वेश्चन पूछ लूं, डिस्कस व्हाई द कंपनी विशेस टू एक्सपैंड. इट्स सेम एज दिस क्वेश्चन ओनली. तो ये सिर्फ हाइप क्रिएटेड होता है कि हाँ केस स्टडी कुछ डिफरेंट है. Some of the parts will be linked to the information. Some of the parts are very general. So first part is general now because you just need to tell with respect to the background of the company. It's a small life. It's a company which is selling life and general insurance products. So why company wishes to expand? Next, they go suggest the actions that company can take to gain a significant competitive advantage in offering the new insurance product. उन्होंने बोला that we will be coming up with a new product and that product has to be innovative in terms of design, in terms of customer experience to gain. अब वो कह रहे हैं कि क्या features lie basically that the product is different from the competitors. So again, nothing has been there in the co-reading with respect to this part. It's your way of thinking only. अब इसी क्वेश्चन को अगर हम डिफरेंट तरीके से पेपर 1 में टेस्ट कर ले तो भी तो आपका आंसर सेम ही रहेगा. थर्ड पार्ट, डिस्कस द एडवांटेजेस ऑफ यूजिंग अ सब्सिडरी टू लॉन्च द न्यू प्रोडक्ट. थर्ड में उन्होंने बोला कि अब हम सब्सिडरी को एस्टैब्लिश करेंगे. अब वो आपसे पूछ रहे हो वो सब्सिडरी को क्यों एस्टैब्लिश करना चाहते हैं. फिर उन्होंने रेगुलेटर के पास गए और उसका अप्रूवल लिया और रेगुलेटर ने बोला कि आपके कस्टमर कंप्लेंट्स कर रहे हैं डेटा सिक्योरिटी और डेटा क्वालिटी के लिए. तो जब तक आप वो इम्प्रूव नहीं करते तब तक मैं आपको आई विल नॉट गिव यू अप्रूवल फॉर दिस. So next part हो गया, discuss the factors that regulator should consider before deciding to take action against the company. Company is investigating the possible causes of the errors in the fund value shown in the customer's annual statements. So what are the steps that they can carry out to carry out their investigation? Describe the checks that the company can perform to determine if the latest unit reserves on its SUL policies are correct. Why do we feel कि case study questions are difficult? Information provided is sufficient, but nothing is there in the information which can be used in the answer. It's just that the background remains same and they are stretching on one particular line, and that too the stretch is so high that we are getting 10 marks, 15 marks, 13 marks question of that one particular single line. So why company wishes to expand? There were no reasons mentioned in case study, but we have been asked 13 marks question on that. Actions to take a competitive advantage, again 10 marks question on that. Why launching subsidiary, 7 marks. Regulator के factors, 6 marks. फिर steps to carry out investigation, 6 marks. अब इसमें से nothing is linked to your book work. ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं है कि मतलब हाँ ये चीज आपने बुक से सीखी है या ये डायरेक्ट आपके बुक से इनपुट होंगे. बस ये डिफरेंस आएगा आपका केस स्टडी क्वेश्चन में, दैट यू विल नॉट बी एबल टू रिलेट इट टू द बुक वर्क, you will not be able to relate it to your co-reading, but it's not that everything is new for you. Whatever you have studied through multiple chapters, whatever you have studied through multiple questions in different past papers, it's just that you are supposed to input that only. So questions are not difficult. It's just that they are not linked to any particular chapter. I cannot identify chapter basically from any of the question. So I just have to think wisely and then answer based somehow on the specifics that are provided to us. So any doubts, first of all, with respect to understanding of the case study part? Because we are discussing, अब इसके बाद से we will start discussing the different questions. ये समझ में आ गया basically that how the case study question is different from paper one. और जो आप लोगों को लगता है कि case study के लिए अलग से क्या करना है, it's not that anything different that you're supposed to do. Any part you can feel like कि अगर हम different आपको corresponding paragraph उसका दे तो same part can be tested in paper one as well. The only difference is यहाँ पर आपके पास डिटेल्ड इंफॉर्मेशन है फर्स्ट थिंग, और सारे के सारे पार्ट्स बेसिकली उसी पर्टिकुलर इंफॉर्मेशन से रिलेटेड है. दे हैव गिवन यू मल्टीपल इंफॉर्मेशन बेस्ड ऑन डिफरेंट थिंग्स, एक स्टोरी की तरह उसने समझाया है, और वही हर एक पैराग्राफ को आपका एक एक पार्ट टेस्ट कर रहा है with no information from case study, with no information from the book, nothing direct book work, just the understanding of the different questions that have been done so far will help you to gain marks. अब पहला क्वेश्चन डिस्कस करते हैं. Why the company wishes to expand? This is for 10 marks. Obviously, given the timelines and given the limited time that we have, we cannot discuss, like I cannot expect कि हाँ मैं आपको 20 minutes से first part के लिए दूंगी. So you have just 5-7 minutes to frame your points. I just want to test the direction of the points, कि whether the direction of the points is correct or not. So why the company wishes to expand? The approach towards your answer needs to be discussed at this point. So take 5-7 minutes and just start attempting question one. I just want only single liner points. Even if you give me a heading, for example, I mean, earn profitability, that works for me, because at least I will identify कि yes, your profit earning is one thing that you have to, this particular idea you have to think for this particular question. So even if you give me the subheading, 10 subheadings without any description, that will also work for me. So 5 to 7 minutes for the first part. Guys, so let's discuss the points. Why the company wishes to expand? Just normal, whatever you feel like कि reasons for expansion. यहाँ पर आपको कोई भी specific reason नहीं mention करना. It's just that you have to remember it's a proprietary company, so shareholders' impact needs to be considered. That's it. So company is looking for new ways to expand. Why do company wishes to expand? We just have to answer this question. Okay, so Archita says diversification. Yes. So if the company is expanding, they will be able to achieve diversification. They will be able to spread the risk. अब diversification से ही आपके mind में आना चाहिए कि they will be able to better manage their risk, expand their existing processes, wish to explore other markets, increasing profitability, economies of scale, in need of capital and resources, and with expansion they can expect that capital burden would be lessened, looking for expertise, competitive edge in industry. Yes, if the company is expanding, there will be less chances of takeover, so company will gain competitive edge in the industry because the share price will rise if the profitability is rising, whereas if the profitability is falling, there will be impact on the share price, because if company is not expanding, they will not be able to distribute dividends to shareholders. If they are not able to distribute to their shareholders, there will be a drop in the share price, which will impact companies' profitability, companies' share price. They can take tax advantages, will not be a point here, Archita, because there are multiple other points to be mentioned. Ria says strategic direction, large companies, strong solvency position, sufficient resources to expand, enhance shareholder returns, large free capital currently earning, invest in new opportunity. Ria, you have to tell the reasons of expansion. You don't have to tell ki whether they have capacity for expansion or not. So enhanced shareholder return is just the one point that is correct as of now. So diversification, synergies, economies of scale, differentiate from competitors, ये सारे ठीक है. But the initial points are wrong, where you have basically mentioned you will not be getting any marks for this. Strong solvency position or sufficient resources to expand. Yukti says to build good reputation. Yes, perfect. So reputation will be enhanced, increase sales volume. Sales volume बढ़ेगी तो automatically economies of scale, increase profitability, monopoly in the market, shift to international market, maybe because one company wants to get listed on stock exchange. Pritha, tap into new market, more profit, competitive advantage. Subsidiary, avoiding carrying bad publicity. और subsidiary का यहाँ पर हम कुछ भी mention नहीं करेंगे. प्रथा, ये आपका एक कैच है केस स्टडी वाले क्वेश्चन में. अभी सब्सिडरी की जब तक कोई बात ही नहीं आई, तब तक सब्सिडरी के आप आंसर में भी कोई पिक्चर नहीं लाओगे. ये एक तरीके से सीरीज चल रही है, मतलब स्टेप बाय स्टेप हम लोग एक एक पैराग्राफ वाइज जा रहे हैं, तो नो मेंशन ऑफ सब्सिडरी वुड बी देयर. Jessica, diversification, profits, benefit from economies of scale, high demand, more free assets available. So more free assets available, ठीक है, improve their reputation to run a monopoly. So guys, see, if the question is easy, everyone is able to answer. It's not only you is able to answer, everyone is able to answer. And given if you have for this 10 marks question, if you have 20 minutes time, आप लोगों ने यहाँ पर क्या specific लिखा है? It's just any general points that you are giving, क्योंकि these are the reasons for expansion, and these general points are acceptable for almost all the companies. So almost all the ideas have been covered by different answers. They might need revenue to fund their purchases, and this will help to enhance their reputation. They can achieve economies of scale. They can do diversification. They can enhance their profits and achieve a better risk profile also. And say foreign investors be attracted, and they will be able to raise further capital if required, because security would be there for the debt as well. They will be able to attract and retain good quality employees as well. So a good answer and an easy answer attempted well. Next, देखो, suggest the actions that the company could take to gain a significant competitive edge in offering the new insurance product. अब हमने बता दिया कि company is looking for new ways to expand, और हमने reasons बता दिए कि these are the reasons for expansion. Now, expansion का क्या तरीका है? Including launching a new product. So new product has to be innovative in terms of product design, in terms of customer experience to gain significant competitive advantage. उसने आपको सिर्फ ये बोला है. वो अब आपको ये बोल रहे हैं कि what are the actions that company can take to gain a significant competitive advantage. अब उसने ये बोला था कि it has to be innovative in terms of product design, in terms of customer experience. So think in that direction. And since it's a question on suggestion, you're not supposed to give any subheadings. One-liners will work for a question like this. So basically, in your answer, 21 liners should be there. It's not that 20 different ideas need to be there. Even if 10 to 12 ideas and detail of those ideas is there, it works fine. But considering limited time frame, we have only 5 minutes to frame the points. So frame as many points as you can in 5 minutes for question 2. Okay, so let's discuss. So suggest actions that company can take to gain a significant competitive advantage in offering the new insurance product. Basically, you have to tell कि मतलब कि क्या वो different करे कि they are able to sell better. तो क्या डिफरेंट वो करे. आप डिफरेंट डिजाइन के टर्म्स में सोचो, कस्टमर सर्विस के टर्म्स में सोचो, ठीक है. मे बी कस्टमर एक्सपीरियंस के टर्म्स में सोचो, हाउ कैन वी improve the customer experience and how can we make sure that the pricing is appropriate. Basically with respect to these things you have to think and you will be able to get multiple ideas. सजेशन का क्वेश्चन है, आराम से आप कर सकते हो. Prita says competitive pricing, perfect. Yes, we have to make sure that we are cutting on our pricing, we are cutting on our profit margin so that we are able to reach to better audience. Protection against new type of losses such as cyber. Benefits are that it results in tax saving, quick underwriting process. We need to minimize underwriting standards. We need to minimize waiting periods. ठीक है. And mode of marketing, online or physical, depending on demographic. We are adding to different distribution channels. Leverage technology for enhanced customer experience. Use app. Yes, we can use technology. We can make sure that we are using, say, AI technology so that customer complaints are addressed via chatbot. So multiple features targeting on design features, customer experience, customer service, and pricing will help you to gain points. More points can be added. So Ria says flexibility in payment of premiums, options, premium break or holiday, offer rider benefits, guarantees, maximum cap on charges, improving customer quality, enhanced quality or after sale services, low turnaround time for customer complaints, regular communication, use of technology or apps for easy access, ability to apply claims online. Archita should address customer needs. This point is not required. Conduct survey to address, understand the most pressing requirement, not required. Archita, come directly to the points which will help you to gain competitive advantage. You don't have to do any survey. You don't have to address anything. Innovative product is something that they are asking you to tell ki how can we innovate the product. So again, wrong point. Offer better incentives, including saving benefits. This is just one correct point. Ensure better customer service. They are asking you how can we ensure better customer service. So only 2 points are correct out of 5. Surveys offer distribution channels which are attractive to people, use online methods, offer policy features online without requiring such efforts, provide products which has innovative features like option to add family members. Company can offer guarantees or minimum payout. Company can use innovative marketing techniques, competitive pricing, lower underwriting standards, use social media to attract younger population, target younger population, offer ease of access in post-sale services, option to increase premium amount, raise claims online. Jessica offer a strong backend team, offer discounts on premium, lower premiums as compared to competitors, market to the right target audience, advertise well, strong underwriting team, lesser questions in proposal form, better distribution channel, new product, policy wording should be clear. So yes, perfect. Again, see, question not linked to case study, question general, answer automatically general. और गिवन आप अगर टाइम मैनेजमेंट अच्छे से कर रहे हो ना, अगर इस टाइप के क्वेश्चंस आपके एग्जाम में आ रहे हैं, आप डेफिनेटली इंप्रूव कर सकते हो और डेफिनेटली यू कैन गेन एज वेल बिकॉज देयर इज नो राइट नो रॉन्ग इन दीज टाइप ऑफ क्वेश्चन. जो जनरल मन में आ रहा है कि हाँ दिस इज द वे ऑफ एनहांसिंग आवर कस्टमर सर्विस, दिस इज द वे ऑफ एनहांसिंग आवर कस्टमर एक्सपीरियंस, यू कैन राइट डाउन. सो कटिंग आउट ऑन प्रीमियम्स, offering better tax advantages, minimizing underwriting standards, waiting periods, coming out with the technology, using AI so that we can provide better customer service, or introducing better incentives like saving products, insurance benefit. Your claim process has to be simplified so that waiting time is minimized, or we are giving discounts. We are offering, say, no discount policy for the lower claims. Terms and conditions are flexible. We are giving some loyalty bonuses, ठीक है, and special offers on different products, and we are advertising well. You are using distribution channels which are accessible to the target market. So this will be helping you in gaining competitive advantage. So very well point mentioned by almost everyone, and if we club all the points, you can see that we are able to make the points. So first two parts were easy in the sense that even if you don't know anything from the book, You just have to generally answer. And this is not just specific to CP1. It's just everyone can answer these type of parts, provided that you have spent considerable time in understanding कि okay, अच्छा प्रीमियम को भी मुझे कैप्चर करना है, मुझे कस्टमर सर्विस को भी कैप्चर करना है, मुझे कस्टमर एक्सपीरियंस को भी कैप्चर करना है, और मुझे अपना इंसेंटिव्स क्या हम इंट्रोड्यूस कर सकते हैं वो भी हम कैप्चर करेंगे, डिजाइन कैसे इंप्रूव कर सकते हैं वो भी हम कैप्चर करेंगे. सो ये सब कुछ आप डिफरेंट चैप्टर्स में पढ़ा है आपने. इट्स जस्ट दैट यू आर क्लबिंग इट टुगेदर. थर्ड पार्ट, discuss the possible advantages of using a new subsidiary to launch the new product. Now this is for 7 marks only. Now question is asking you कि what are the advantages of using a new subsidiary. अब हमने expansion कर ली, हमने product हमने कहा कि हम design करेंगे and which has to be innovative, और हमने ये बोला कि this product will be launched or operated through a new specialist subsidiary with a different trading name that the company would set up. So what will be the advantages of coming up with this new subsidiary? 7 marks, 2 to 3 minutes time to frame the points. Start doing. Okay, so discuss the advantages of using a new subsidiary. Why are we coming up with new subsidiary to launch this new product? न्यू सब्सिडरी में जाने का रीजन ही यही है दैट बेसिकली अगर एक सेपरेट कंपनी और उसने न्यू सब्सिडरी में बोला है प्लस उसका नेम हैज टू बी डिफरेंट फ्रॉम द कंपनीज करंट नेम, तो सेपरेट कंपनी रहेगी. सेपरेट कंपनी रहेगी तो बेसिकली दे कैन हायर देयर ओन स्पेशलिस्ट स्टाफ एंड दे कैन हैव बेटर अपॉर्चुनिटीज, दे कैन एक्सप्लॉइट बेटर अपॉर्चुनिटीज एसोसिएटेड विद दिस न्यू प्रोडक्ट. आप नई सब्सिडरी के अंदर रिटेंशन ज्यादा कर सकते हो मे बी, या फिर आपकी एग्जिस्टिंग कंपनी में मतलब बेसिकली द प्रोडक्ट्स जो आप लेके आ रहे हो दैट्स नॉट कंसिस्टेंट विद योर एग्जिस्टिंग कंपनी प्रोडक्ट, या फिर कंपनी की रेपुटेशन डाउन जा रही है जिसकी वजह से दे वांट कि दिस प्रोडक्ट शुड बी सोल्ड बाय अ न्यू सब्सिडरी सो दैट रेपुटेशन इश्यूज दैट द कंपनी हैव मे नॉट इम्पैक्ट. मे बी जो कंप्लेंट्स आ रही हैं वो उसका कुछ आएगा नहीं. न्यू कंपनी विल बी इजियर टू मैनेज. अभी एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन सिस्टम हमारा इतना कॉम्प्लेक्स है कि वी आर नॉट एबल टू मैनेज दिस सेलिंग थ्रू दिस पर्टिकुलर कंपनी. Maybe we are getting some tax advantages by setting up the new company. Maybe better risk management because the risks are spread, so better risk management, or we can introduce more flexibility with respect to pricing, with respect to product designing if you are setting up as a new company, because obviously when a new company is set up they have to build their own ideas with respect to how to sustain this innovative product. So less likely that capital requirement would definitely be less compared to if you are selling via our own with less expertise. So let me see what you guys have answered. Okay, so Pritha says avoids red tape, new tailored process, faster and efficient way of working, avoids past bad publicity, maybe taxation benefits, shareholders of new companies more willing to let profits to retained in business for expansion, easier tracking of profitability and other financial metrics. In case the new product doesn't work, subsidiary can be sold, new expert. So yes, fine, everything mentioned. Survey subsidiaries expected to have different market name. This should reduce any negative marketing, increase the chance of new business sales by positioning as a new company, focusing on innovative products, attract new customers with different risk appetite. Branding can be done in a particular manner, like online only brand, tech insurance brand, will not impact existing relations with distributors. Possible capital advantages, possible tax advantages. Perfect. Echita, individual entity not linked to existing company. In case subsidiary fails, no reputational damage, expertise. Jessica, new subsidiary won't carry the baggage of bad reputation, easier to attract, offer better customer service, more experience, better staff, and smoother customer experience. So perfect. You just have to identify new में जाने का reason ही यही है कि better tax advantages है, better expertise है, better staff आप hire कर पाओगे, existing bad publicity will not impact, better process management रहेगा, better risk management रहेगा, better products हम launch कर सकते हैं, easier to manage. अभी current हमारा बहुत complex है, नई एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन सिस्टम सूटेबल, कंसिस्टेंसी नहीं आ रही बाकी के प्रोडक्ट्स के साथ, इन्वेस्टर कॉन्फिडेंस नहीं आएगा, इसलिए हम न्यू कंपनी के अंदर जा रहे हैं. ठीक है. एंड रेपुटेशनल डैमेज पे आप 2-3 पॉइंट्स आराम से मेंशन कर सकते हो. So again, general question, not linked to any particular book work, and you guys feel case study is difficult. मैं पहले दिन से आप लोगों को बोल रही हूँ case study questions are not difficult. It's just that they are not linked to any particular chapter. So we just have to, we just have to improve on our thinking skills to gain edge over case study questions. Next देखो. Discuss the factors that regulator should consider before deciding to take action against the new against the insurance company. अब हमने कहाँ तक आ गए थे? Basically, the company is now in discussion with the local insurance regulator to launch the new specialist subsidiary, and there have been some complaints made by customer. Complaints refer to the poor quality of data that the company holds and its data security. A recent article in the press has highlighted these complaints made by the customers. Regulator has written to the company asking for the company's response to the complaints about the company's poor data quality and security. So regulator has indicated that it is considering not authorizing the new insurance product or establishment of new specialist subsidiary until it is satisfied with the response on the poor quality data and security. So now question is for 6 marks. Discuss the factors that the regulator should consider before deciding to take action against insurance company. 6 marks, 2 minutes, start doing. Okay, so what are the factors that regulator will consider before deciding to take action against the insurance company? So Ria says extent of poor quality of data perfect. So yes, regulator will first of all analyze कि कितना severe issue है जो हम ये poor quality data की बात कर रहे हैं या storage की बात कर रहे हैं तो regulator will analyze the extent of the quality of data and is data quality affecting liability assessment. If so, are the liabilities being overstated or understated? How much personal data does the company collects? Response that the company is taking? Yes. So regulator basically will try to analyze कि दिक्कत कितनी है, कितनी कंप्लेंट्स आ रही हैं, कितना सिवियर है इशू और कंपनी क्या कर रही है बेसिकली, क्या हम उनको वार्निंग इशू कर सकते हैं, कोई एक्शन लेने से पहले आप ये बोल दो कि अच्छा एक लास्ट वार्निंग इशू कर सकते हैं और कितनी जल्दी वो इसके लिए रेपर मतलब इसके लिए एक्शंस लेने के लिए रेडी है और वो क्या एक्शंस उनके बेसिकली प्लान्ड है फॉर द नेक्स्ट फ्यू ईयर्स और उनकी पास्ट हिस्ट्री कैसी है विद रिस्पेक्ट टू हैंडलिंग ऑफ कंप्लेंट्स. So Prita says proper investigation on the claims. What are the proposed solutions? What type of data has been compromised? Was the data compromised due to lack of adequate process or professional negligence? What are the process proposed in the new subsidiary? Sarvesh, materiality of the error, potential customer impact, safeguard customers' interest, corrective actions, treating customers fairly, cause of error, chances of identifying this error in regular reporting, impact on insurance environment, level of action that can be taken, chances of loss of trust, customer retention rate, checks performed, measures taken for data security, solvency position, capital hit, is it due to one-off event? So basically, the points should be targeting on data a lot. कि problem कितनी severe है, कितने कस्टमर इससे इम्पैक्ट हो रहे हैं, आपको इस चीज को तो बहुत डिटेल में 2-3 पॉइंट्स में स्ट्रेच करना है. फिर बेसिकली कि क्या कंपनी रेडी है इसके लिए एक्शंस लेने के लिए, हम क्या अगर उनको कोई वार्निंग दे तो आर दे आई मीन टेकिंग एक्शंस टू मेक श्योर दैट द सोल्यूशन इज देयर and we just want to analyze companies position in the market as well. We need to make sure that regulators actions are in line. Basically हमें कस्टमर को प्रोटेक्ट करना है. वी हैव टू मेक श्योर दैट कॉन्फिडेंस इज देयर इन द फाइनेंशियल सिस्टम एंड इन ऑर्डर टू प्रोटेक्ट द कस्टमर्स कंपनी क्या कर सकती है हमें उनको वो चीजें बतानी है और डेटा को इम्प्रूव करने के लिए हम उनको कुछ कुछ गाइडलाइंस दे देंगे एंड इफ कंपनी इज रेडी फॉर दैट तो फर्स्ट इट शुड बी द गाइडलाइंस दैट शुड बी प्रोवाइडेड बिफोर टेकिंग एनी एक्शन. Next, the company is investigating the causes of errors in the fund value shown in the customer's annual statements. अब ये दोनों parts आप इकट्ठे करना because they are linked. So regulator has indicated that it's not authorizing the new insurance product or establishment of new specialist subsidiary until it is satisfied with the response. So now the last paragraph says, as part of an initial investigation, the company has reviewed the policy type held by the customers that have made the complaints, a single unit life product called SUL. By comparing customers' annual statements from this year and last year, the company has identified a significant error in customers' fund value. So question पूछ रहा है, company is investigating the causes of errors. So what are the steps they should take when they are carrying out this investigation? This is for 6 marks. Last part for 13 marks कि checks क्या लगाएंगे to determine कि जो reserves है वो सही निकले हैं या नहीं निकले. So basically 19 marks question on this last paragraph. Nothing will help you from this paragraph. It's your own understanding only. So 7 to 8 minutes time for both the parts. So guys, let's discuss. I know the questions are difficult. So these two questions are difficult compared to the other parts that we have discussed, but let's just start discussing. So company is investigating the possible causes of errors in the fund value shown. अब कुछ भी information नहीं है. क्या बोला गया है? Initial investigation हुई and company has reviewed the policy type held by the customers that have made the complaints. A single unit life product called SUA. By comparing the customer's annual statements from this year and last year, the company has identified an error in the fund value. So question is asking you that what are the steps that insurer can take when they are carrying out their investigation. And the investigation is that identifying the possible causes of errors in the fund value shown in the customer's annual statements. So set out the steps that the insurer could take when carrying out their investigation. Okay, so Pritha says assumption validity, back testing, sensitivity analysis. Has there been any change in assumptions or methodology? Reason for change? Are there any major changes in economic scenarios? Model verification process should be established and followed. Basis of calculation of value per unit, any bonus units issued recently. First step would be to check data, issue resolved after changing to the right data. Second step would be to validate all the parameters used. Still, if the results, model shall check for modeling errors. Archita, analyze the assumptions, carry out detailed analysis, look for significant value in reporting and calculation, recent changes in any regulatory requirement, validate the approach used. तो somehow कुछ points basically आप लोगों के correct है. जब भी ऐसा आप यहाँ पे थोड़ा सा हमें specific होना पड़ेगा. सबसे पहला check हम data पे ही लगाएंगे. Basically data का क्या है, मतलब जो statements में data entered है और जो हमारे administration पे data entered है, सबसे पहले हमें data पे check लगाना है. बिकॉज उसी से ही हम ये चेक कर पाएंगे कि क्या डेटा सही में ट्रांसफर हुआ है या नहीं हुआ. अगर डेटा सही है, ठीक है, जैसे आज आई थिंक वन ऑफ द स्टूडेंट मेंशन दिस पॉइंट कि अगर डेटा सही है और उसको रेक्टिफिकेशन से एरर्स ठीक हो जाते हैं, दैट मीन्स इतना ज्यादा इशू नहीं है, सिर्फ डेटा का ट्रांसफर का गलती थी. बट सबसे पहला चेक डेटा पे आएगा, उसके बाद आप कुछ assumptions या पैरामीटर्स पे जाओगे. फिर आप ये चेक कर सकते हो कि जो यूनिट का बैलेंस है, जो यूनिट्स कैलकुलेशन प्रोसेस है जो हमने एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन पे किया है, क्या वो ठीक से हुआ है या नहीं हुआ. मतलब मान लो कोई हमने रॉन्ग फंड मैनेजमेंट चार्जेस लगा दिए, इनकरेक्ट डेट ऑफ प्राइस लगा दिया, रॉन्ग फंड लगा दिया, या फिर बेसिकली द एरर्स विद रिस्पेक्ट टू हाउ द प्राइजेस हैव बीन कैलकुलेटेड, कि कोई मॉडलिंग का कोई इशू तो नहीं है, या फिर कोई मैनुअल इंटरवेंशंस तो यूज नहीं हुए हैं. बेसिकली हमें वो चेक करना है कि कौन एक्सपर्ट्स है जिसने ये कैलकुलेशन प्रोसेस किया है. बेसिकली रिकंसिलेशंस विद रिस्पेक्ट टू पास्ट ईयर वी विल डू. फिर हम रेगुलेटरी ब्रीच पे आएंगे, और फिर हम एजम्पशंस की वैलिडिटी चेक करेंगे. तो आप लोग डायरेक्टली जो एजम्पशंस पैरामीटर्स पे जा रहे हो वो बिल्कुल गलत है. सबसे पहले इट्स योर डेटा दैट नीड्स टू बी चेक. उसके बाद हम ट्रांसफर प्रोसेस चेक करेंगे, हम कैलकुलेशन प्रोसेस चेक करेंगे. कैलकुलेशन प्रोसेस में जो हमने इनपुट्स डाले वो भी डेटा के इनपुट्स ही हैं. मैनेजमेंट चार्जेस क्या है, फंड वैल्यूज क्या है, हम वो चेक करेंगे. उसके बाद हम मॉडलिंग पे आएंगे कि हाँ कहीं मॉडलिंग में कोई गलती तो नहीं आ गई या कोई मैनुअल इंटरवेंशन तो नहीं है. उसके बाद हमें भी हम जो भी एक्सेल शीट बनाए और उसके कॉरेस्पॉन्डिंग ऑडिट ट्रेल जो है उसको एक बार हम अच्छे से रिव्यू कर सकते हैं, जो एक्सपर्ट से हम एक इंडिपेंडेंट रिव्यू करवा सकते हैं. फिर हम कुछ एजम्पशंस या पैरामीटर्स की वैलिडिटी पे आएंगे. ठीक है. So this was difficult. That's why the answers were not up to the exam standard. Next था, guys, please answer on the spot only. मतलब don't answer it once I have started discussing. Before the discussion, your answer should be there in the chat section. Last part था, describe various checks that the company can perform to determine if the latest unit reserves on its SUL policies are correct. अभी तक जो आप लोगों ने आंसर्स दिए उसमें हमने बेसिकली सिक्स पार्ट का कुछ बताया ही नहीं कि what are the checks that the company can perform to determine if the latest unit reserves on its SUL policies are correct. बेसिकली हमें ये मेंशन करना है. 13 नंबर का क्वेश्चन है. अब हम इस पे क्या चेक्स लगाएं. सबसे पहले तो हमें ये चेक लगाना है, अगेन we will be reconciling the policies, we will using previous data, we will check for the movement data, we will check for the number of units, we will reconcile it with previous year. ठीक है. कोई मान लो नेगेटिव यूनिट आ रही है, कोई एक्सट्रीम बहुत बड़ा बैलेंस आ रहा है या बहुत कम बैलेंस आ रहा है, आप उस पर अनयूजुअल चेक लगाओगे. अनयूजुअल कैश फ्लोज पे चेक लगा सकते हो, रैंडम स्पॉट चेक्स आप लगाए. ठीक है. और ट्रांजेक्शन्स पे हमें चेक लगाना है कि नंबर ऑफ ट्रांजेक्शन्स दैट आर देयर. ट्रांजेक्शन अमाउंट्स पे हम चेक लगा सकते हैं, बहुत ज्यादा बड़ा नहीं होना चाहिए. ट्रांजेक्शन डेट पे आप चेक लगाओगे कि जिस पीरियड की हम वैल्यूएशन कर रहे हैं, ट्रांजेक्शन डेट बेसिकली उसी पीरियड की होनी चाहिए. ठीक है। अगेन कैलकुलेशन प्रोसेस, यूनिट प्राइसेस कैलकुलेट कैसा हुआ है, हमने उस पे मॉडलिंग में कुछ इशू तो नहीं किया, वो भी हम लगा सकते हैं। ठीक है। फिर हम आइडेंटिफाई करेंगे कि बेसिकली कोई मटेरियलिस्टिक एरर तो नहीं है। वी नीड टू चेक दिस यूनिट प्राइसिंग सिस्टम फॉर एक्यूरेसी ऑफ यूनिट प्राइसेस। हम अब बाहर से भी डेटा ला सकते हैं। ठीक है, टू बेसिकली जस्ट टू मेक श्योर कि अकाउंट्स आर करेक्टली मेंटेन, डेटा हम लोग करेक्टली एंटर कर रहे हैं। जो हम डेली वैल्यूएशंस कर रहे हैं हम उस पे चेक लगाएंगे, जो एसेट्स की स्टेटमेंट्स हैं वर्सेस जो मेरे एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन सिस्टम पे स्टेटमेंट जा रही है उनमें कंसिस्टेंसी आ रही है या नहीं आ रही है। फंड मैनेजमेंट चार्जेस, मतलब कुछ कुछ पॉइंट्स आपके रिपीट होंगे, इसलिए मैंने आपको ये दोनों पार्ट्स इकट्ठे करने के लिए गए थे। फंड मैनेजमेंट चार्जेस जो है वो आपने ठीक से एंटर करे हैं या नहीं करे हैं, इंडस्ट्री एक्सपीरियंस कैसा है विद रिस्पेक्ट टू फंड मैनेजमेंट चार्जेस। ठीक है। और वैल्यूएशन का जो भी डेटा हमें प्रोवाइडेड था क्या वो हमने ठीक से चेक्स लगाए हैं या नहीं लगाए हैं। मतलब कोई ऐसा तो नहीं है कि रैंडम एज का चेक हमने नहीं लगाया, एज अगर एक पर्टिकुलर लिमिट को क्रॉस कर रही है हमने वो चेक नहीं लगाया। जो हमने कैलकुलेशंस करी है वो हमने रॉन्ग मॉडल यूज कर लिया है या रॉन्ग पैरामीटर्स असाइन कर दिए, हमने उस पे चेक नहीं लगाया कि वेदर द मॉडलिंग इज करेक्ट और नॉट। तो इस तरीके से फोकसिंग ऑन योर यूनिट प्राइसिंग, focusing on administration system, focusing on different cash flows, focusing on the transactions amount, transactions date, focusing on the cash flows, focusing on the extreme balances and negative balances, focusing on the number of policies, reconciliation using previous data, checking की valuation का और administration का सब कुछ आपके valuation period के अंदर ही होना चाहिए। You are supposed to comment on multiple checks. So this type of question will require you to some time definitely to plan out and think, but other parts were easy. So Sarvesh says, identify customers impacted. Is there any product also impacted? Customer of SUL. Impact error related to fund prices. Is error an illustrative error? Fund value correct could be a data error. List down the possible corrective actions. Verify calculation of fund value. Pick up some sample cases. Consider in and out transactions. Calculate number of units. Number of units should be equal to number of units last year plus minus cancelled or added. Reconcile. Company should also try to verify movement. This should help in identifying the root cause. Once this has been identified, potential impact on reserves based on impact could be underestimating or overestimating. So yes, Sarvesh, well answered. At least the direction is completely fine. ठीक है। सो दिस इज व्हाट यू आर सपोज टू डू इन अ केस स्टडी क्वेश्चन। अब क्या होता है कि एक डेढ़ घंटा हम बैकग्राउंड सेम रख रहे हैं, हम एक पैराग्राफ रीड कर रहे हैं, फिर हम उसके कॉरेस्पॉन्डिंग जो उसका पार्ट है वो हम अटेम्प्ट कर रहे हैं। तो जैसे इस क्वेश्चन के अंदर हमारे पास जो भी पार्ट्स थे, 6 पार्ट्स थे, 6 पार्ट्स में से लास्ट के 2 पार्ट्स बस डिफिकल्ट है, उसमें भी अगर आप अच्छा टाइम स्पेंड करोगे तो आप आराम से अटेम्प्ट कर सकते हो। लेकिन कोई भी पार्ट एज सच आपका किसी भी पर्टिकुलर चैप्टर के साथ लिंक नहीं। सो दिस इज डिफरेंशिएटिंग केस स्टडी फ्रॉम अदर क्वेश्चंस। बट अब ये नहीं है कि आप सिर्फ केस स्टडी की प्रिपरेशन के लिए डिफरेंट केस स्टडीज, आप 50 केस स्टडी भी प्रैक्टिस कर लो फिर भी अनदर क्वेश्चन वुड बी डिफरेंट। केस स्टडी की प्रैक्टिस का मतलब ये है कि बस हमें सारे पास पेपर्स प्रैक्टिस करने, हम केस स्टडी वाले पास पेपर्स भी प्रैक्टिस करेंगे प्लस जो आप अपने पेपर 1 वाले पास पेपर्स प्रैक्टिस कर रहे हो दैट इज ऑल्सो प्रिपेयरिंग यू फॉर द केस स्टडी ओनली। So we are done with one question of case study. Now we will do one more question in the next session scheduled for the case study discussion only, for which you will get the notification by Monday. So you have your mock also scheduled. So all the best to everyone for your mock, and irrespective of your level of preparation, do make sure that you are appearing for your mock. So okay then, that's it for the day from my side. Thank you.